Walk onto a dealership lot and every single thing you see is engineered to sell you a shiny new car. The lighting, the layout, the handshake. But here is the secret hiding in plain sight. That new car is very nearly the least profitable thing they sell. The real money is somewhere else entirely. Start with the new car itself, the star of the whole show. On a typical new vehicle, the dealership's gross margin is only around 5 to 7%. Once you strip out the costs of running the building, the sales staff, and the enormous inventory sitting on that lot, the actual profit on the transaction can fall to just a couple of percent. On a $40,000 car, the dealer might clear only a few $100s from the sale itself. Why so thin? Because new cars are the one thing you can price shop perfectly. Every dealer in the region sells the identical vehicle, buyers can look up invoice prices online in seconds, and competition grinds the margin down to almost nothing. The showroom is not the profit center, it is the shop window. But there is money in new cars that never appears on your paperwork. Manufacturers pay dealers something called holdback, a percentage of the vehicle price quietly refunded after the sale. On top of that come factory incentives and volume bonuses for hitting sales targets. This is why a dealer will sometimes sell you a car at what looks like a loss and still smile as you drive away. They are not chasing your money on that one deal. They are chasing the manufacturer's target, where a well-run new vehicle department can pull in roughly $2,500 to $3,500 per unit once every rebate and bonus is counted. The sticker price is only half the story. Now walk to the other side of the lot where the used cars sit. Here the margins roughly double, typically 12 to 15%, and the reason is beautifully simple. No two used cars are identical. One has 40,000 miles, a scratched bumper, and one careful owner. Another has different history entirely. That means you cannot price compare the way you can with a new car because there is nothing to compare it against. That opacity is exactly where the profit lives. And it gets better for the dealer because most used cars arrive for free or close to it in the form of your trade-in. The trade-in is one of the most elegant profit machines in retail. When you hand over your old car, the dealer values it conservatively, then reconditions it and puts it back on the lot at full retail. That is two separate profits inside a single conversation. They make money buying your car, and they make money selling it again. And because the trade-in is usually bundled into one big number alongside your new car price and your monthly payment, it is genuinely difficult for a buyer to see which part of the deal is actually good and which part is quietly paying for the rest. Then you are walked into a small office to sign paperwork, and this is where the business really happens. Finance and insurance, known in the trade as F&I, can account for 30 to 40% of a dealership's entire gross profit from a room with no cars in it at all. Here is how. When the dealer arranges your loan, the lender pays them a commission, often 1 to 3% of the amount borrowed, which can be $500 to $1,500 on a typical car. Then come the products. Extended warranties, gap insurance, paint protection, tire and wheel coverage. Across the industry, finance and insurance products add roughly $2,000 or more of profit per transaction. That is frequently several times what the dealer made selling you the actual vehicle. There is one more move that ties the whole system together, and it happens the moment someone asks what you are looking to pay each month. It sounds helpful, even considerate. It is also the single most powerful tool on the lot. Once the conversation shifts from the total price to a monthly number, almost everything becomes adjustable behind the scenes. The loan can be stretched from 60 months to 72, or even 84, which lowers the payment while quietly raising the total you hand over. Extras can be folded in, and a warranty that costs $2,000 suddenly sounds like only $30 more a month. The buyer feels in control because the number they asked for is the number they got. But the shape of the deal underneath it has changed completely. But the single biggest profit center is not in the showroom at all. It is the service department around the back, the part most buyers never think about. Parts carry margins of roughly 45 to 50%. Labor is even richer, often 60 to 70%. Put together, service and parts routinely generate around half of a dealership's total gross profit. Every oil change, brake job, and warranty repair for the next 10 years flows through that workshop. Selling you the car is not the end of the transaction. It is the beginning of a decade-long relationship with the service bay, and that relationship is worth far more than the sale ever was. So step back and look at the real shape of the business. A car dealership is not really a car shop. It is a finance company and a repair business, wearing a showroom as a storefront. The gleaming new vehicle out front is not the product so much as the hook, the thing that brings you through the door and signs you up for everything that follows. The car gets you in. The loan, the warranty, and 10 years of servicing are what actually pay the bills, which leads to the most useful thing you can know as a buyer. When you spend an hour fighting hard over the sticker price, you are negotiating over the thinnest margin in the entire building, the one the dealer cares about least. The profit is not really in the price of the car. It is in everything that happens after you say yes. Subscribe for more of the hidden machinery behind the things you buy every day.